Hello everybody, this is Enrique with the Computer Club at ELAC with a quick walkthrough on SQL databases. Relational management database systems that use the structured query language, or SQL, are the most common type, and we will be installing our own setup with MariaDB, the Apache Web Server, and PHP. Let's get started. If you have not done so already, head over to Bitnami and download their LAMP system, which installs both the database server software and the database administration app. You can use one of the links on the info sheet and follow the instructions to get started. If you're not in Linux, that is okay. LAMP also comes in Windows and Mac flavors. Let's talk about how databases work. Starting with tables, which are a collection of fields, which themselves are the individual pieces of information that are contained in a record. A record is a unique entry into a database. Let's look at the structure of a simple database that keeps track of students and courses. The database contains two tables. The first table contains fields such as the student ID, their first name, last name, and a discount amount. We can add a record or row for each student in the school and for each one of the courses that the school wants to offer. The second table contains a list of the courses, of course, offered by the school. But how can we make this useful beyond a simple list? That is where logic and relationships come in. Because we have these two tables lists, we can now track course enrollments without duplicating data by simply creating a query or a third table, also called a join table. We're going to focus on the tables versus the queries today. The join table is related to each of the other tables by a key field. In this case, the student ID points to the student table and the course ID to the courses table. This join table allows you to answer questions like how many classes is student 1 taking, or how many students are enrolled in this class, or which students are enrolled. It also allows you to keep track of additional information pertaining only to enrollments, like how much is the revenue for this class. We can create structured data by asking questions, and we can answer those questions by using SQL or a structured query language. In order to use a database with C++, you will need a connector. A connector is a library with code which will have some parameters as seen on this preview code, like IP address, username, password, that kind of stuff. It's not super hard to connect, but there are several different methods which will be covered on another video. Once you have connected the database to C++, you can use loops and arrays to build queries and functions to add, remove, and manipulate the data in your database using SQL. You can build a query by using simple natural language concepts in order to access the data, such as select asterisk, meaning all records, from table students, where field class equals CS116. So select all records from students where class equals CS16. You can use all sorts of operators to create a query and create super simple or super complex calls. That is it for today. We're going to be making a series of other videos on how to connect C++ to MySQL or another SQL type database in the very near future. Bye everybody.